Uh-oh, we're doing it. It's happening. Welcome, everybody. Happy Saturday. Or Friday. Happy day. Happy days. You know what I mean. Happy days. Okay, we're running. We're running. We'll let this oddly somber, royalty-free song ring us in today. Happy days. You know, what's going on, Illegal? Let me know if the levels are good. Do we have good levels? Happy Friday, happy Friday. Make sure that's looking good. Yeah. Hey, Grim Yeeper says, good levels. Fire in the back looking nice. Thank you, it's a real fire, I swear. Just don't examine it at all. Don't look into it. Hey, Native 21 Rogue, made it. What's going on? Haven't seen you in a while. We're just warming things up here, giving it a second before we get into the juice here. And we have juice. We're juicing. We've got some juice. Hope everyone's having a good weekend. I had to find new royalty-free beats today because the last ones got copyrighted. We got the fire. Anything exciting happening? Everybody, if you have anything exciting, any big news, any big hot tips for what I can look at here, let me know. I'm opening up a tip line. Busy, hope all is well. Yeah, everything's been good. We've been cruising, you know. We cruise here. That's kind of our thing. I got my AI girlfriends. I mean, what more do I need? This one just got a Quest 3. She's loving it. She's very, as you can see, she's very immersed. That's the face of immersion right there. AI immersion. Slightly horrifying, but she's fun. Let's go. Now, I got a couple trailers, a couple hot trailers, and this one AI video that I really would like us to break down. I haven't watched it yet. It's for this new AI app that just came out. And people have been posting on Twitter about how it's like the most lackluster reveal of a new piece of technology they've seen in quite some time. That's going to be our crescendo today. Let me make sure we tweeted. And then, of course, I've got a couple of strange AI stories that we'll pick through. We'll pick and peek, as we say. As we do. Oh, Blazer, how are my croutons? They're still cooking, you know. We're cooking the croutons. I'm a big crouton fan, by the way. Big crouton guy. It's sort of one of those things about me. A lot of people, when they like salads, they like the salad portion of the salad, but not me. I like the crouton portion of the salad because that's the part that's not necessarily good for you. And that's where I get interested. Okay, should we get into our first thing here? Do we hop into it? First thing is a trailer for a new game that I thought we'd peek at. I'm trying to figure out if this is something that I want to fold into our repertoire, our rotation. Someone who's getting VR, what would you recommend? Well, headset-wise, Quest 3's got to be it, right? I think bang for your buck. It's got to be the Quest 3. The quality on it is like twice as good as Quest 2, so I would never get a Quest 2. I wouldn't be caught dead with that now. And then Pavlov Shack just dropped. That's probably like one of the best native Quest titles that I would recommend right now. And maybe this one that we're about to look at, let me pull it up here. Let me pull it up, Jamie. Now, I'm trying to decide if I want to do a video on this, so maybe you guys can decide that for me. It's called Demio Battles. Now, if you play Demio, it's basically D&D-ish in VR. D&D Lite. in VR, I would say. But I'm intrigued by this. I haven't watched any gameplay of this new one. They put this out, I guess it's technically like a DLC for the original title. Let's take a look. And the audio. The audio! So this is Demio Battles. I'm thinking about picking it up. Let's see what we got here. Resolution games. Great at coming up with resolutions. They're very resolute like that.
Let's go.
Ready when you are.
Time to test our strength.
Yeah, so it's basically a tabletop D&D kind of deal, correct? Yeah, this just came out. We should try it. This just came out yesterday. So there's cards involved. We've got that. I mean, it honestly looks kind of sweet. The one downside I've heard about this is that the games do last, like, pretty long. You got to be in it for the long haul, you know what I mean? It's like a couple hours. Which, honestly, I think more VR games need to do that, right? Make it more of an epic. Instead of a slow, expedited crawl.
I wish you luck.
Stand aside.
Let me check the price here. 3+ hours per session. Yeah, that's true. And you can play through the whole story in, I think, you know, 3 or so hours. This looks interesting, though. It's sort of like a card game combined with a tabletop game. With vaguely D&D-esque rules, I want to say.
Feel my arrows.
I want to know how this die roll works. It's just different swords on every side of it. Look at this dice.
Feel my arrow.
Oh, I missed it. That's just a bunch of swords on it, right? Does that, like, determine that... each side is exactly the same. Someone explain to me the difference between each option on that die. You've got sword here, or if you land on this side, you get the sword. This side, though, that's a sword.
Feel my arrow sting.
Maybe it's like... I don't know.
Come on then. Time to dance.
The numbers that will allow you to hit. Yeah, that makes sense. Because I did see one of them look like it was sort of a flurry of swords. A floored, if you will. So maybe there's like rare options that it can land on that there's only 1 or 2 sides on there. To attack or to attack? That's always the question. I 100% genocide run every game. Yeah, so I don't know. What do you think? Do we get it? Do we buy? And if so, why? And I don't know why she swallowed that fly. I'm pretty tempted. It actually looks like it'll be a good ROM. It's 4 players, I believe, so I imagine it's much better with you know, a full squad. Also, what is going on with these views? MetaQuest official page, 558K subscribers, 4,000 views. Meta, you got to work on that SEO. We need that meta SEO. But I don't know. I'll pick it up, I think. I think we'll probably give it a little pixies. Now, the next thing I wanted to take a look at, another trailer. This is the game that I'm more on the fence about getting. I might reach out and try to get a code or something. So this is a game called X8, which has been billed, mind you. They've billed it as sort of being like Valorant in VR. I've been seeing it pushed on like every platform forever. Twitter, really, if I'm being honest. That's the only platform these days. But this is X8. I might do a stream on it, maybe. This is, like I said, it's supposed to be Valorant in VR-esque. That's the pitch.
Bringing vengeance to the battle. We're excited.
It brings vengeance to the battle, really. Yo, James Moore, what's going on? Hey.
She's a replacement cyborg built for revenge.
Welcome. We're trying, so let me know your take. Do you think we should cover this on the channel, James? This is important crowdfunding efforts here. on
Excited to
ideas.
announce the release of Hero 7, Axiom 0.
So you got Hero, yeah, so it's Valorant-esque in that it's a team shooter. I think it is 5v5 and sort of a hero power-based
She's
situation.
a replacement cyborg built for revenge. Zero brings side flash, uplink, and full backup.
I don't know what any of that
Abilities
means.
that allow
Side link, full up backward swings, and he brings lasers. Let's hear that again. Yo, Taurus, what's going on? Welcome to the party, Taurus. Good to see you again.
enemies, warp locations, and
These are like the greatest like video game buzzwords. You can warp and power up your backup line.
uplink, and full backup. Abilities that allow her to blind enemies. Warp locations.
This does look pretty cool though.
and respawn
Like if we're
from
being
save
legit,
points.
as long as the movement and the gun mechanics are solid, I think it could be worth it.
Spawn from save points. Additionally, she wields the breakpoint.
She wields the breakpoint? Well, let's hold on here. Additionally, she wields the breakpoint.
Additionally, she wields the breakpoint, a device which
Don't
helps
we all?
level the playing field. We've also revisited our classic levels.
Yeah, it looks
With
very
light
Valorant-esque in
gas
terms
and
of
refined
the
collision.
pacing of it, I think.
To round out this update, we've also included a
MCF,
new custom
what's
match
up?
mode and over 30 new achievements.
If you want
What are these voices?
right, look no further.
I don't know. So that was the update for the new character, I guess. This is the like full launch trailer. The problem with these kind of games is you have to have like yo, David Roberts, what's going on? Welcome to the party. Happy Friday. We're checking out the trailer for X8, trying to get the yay or nay if we want to dive in this one. What I was saying though, the problem with these types of games is that, especially in VR, if it's a competitive game, it's really hard to build up a fan base of players to like be consistent on there. But if you can do that, sky's the limit. This is not gameplay, I imagine. Warning, not real gameplay. It seems very ambitious, I'll say, for what is there a gameplay in this? Okay, yeah, let's see this. For what they're going for here. They even have the Valorant wall. This definitely is just Valorant in VR, I think. We're trying to be. Is that a magic orb? Eat my orb. Hope everyone's having a good Friday. We're about to get into the juicy AI topic that I got for us today. It was trending all over Twitter yesterday. Oh, they got climbing. That's promising. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'll try it. I'll give it a goog, you know? I'm not afraid of googing it. It sounded like a dirty word when I said it like that. Hey, Fluffpaw, what's going on? Happy Friday, TPS. This game looks kind of mad. Yeah, like, that's the thing. It looks like it could be cool if you have, like, a good team, like, gameplay-wise, but I don't know about the execution. Juicy binaural AI. Nassim, you're speaking my language now. Those are all my favorite words in a row. Have I ever played Resident Evil? I played Resident Evil, the original. I have not played the Resident Evil VR games, which is probably a sin. I know. I understand it's sinful of me. I plan on checking out Resident Evil 4 VR because Resident Evil 4 was like... Resident Evil 4 was just one of the best games I ever played. Okay, so we saw X8. I don't know if we need to see more X8. I will say next week, Assassin's Creed Nexus launches, so I'm going to be doing like a launch stream on that. This is just a fun tweet I thought we could look at. Fun tweet alert! Fun tweet segment. So I've been, obviously the mixed reality on the Quest, right? Everybody's been loving it. Quest has been tweeting every single video of like a guy cooking in his kitchen with this. Like, look it, now cooking can be fun with your Quest. Which I feel like I would just get bacon grease on the top, you know? But I saw this application of it and I actually thought this was kind of sweet. So someone used, it says, someone used a developer API to connect their Quest with their smart devices. Now that's smart, device-wise. So that you can adjust the light. It seems like totally not a really practical implementation, but it's pretty sweet that you can do that. Like, imagine just a guy in his Quest all the time, like starting his Tesla from the window, just pinching at his... I would feel kind of like a supervillain. So there you go. I don't know why I thought that would be more interesting to look at. I thought this would be almost interesting. Then they've got a Lego game. I go back and forth on how I feel about the Lego games, people. Are we yay or nay on Lego games? I haven't watched this yet, so to be fair, I might be a little judgy off the top. That might be what's happening. Whoa. They do make, I will say the original Lego games, like the Lego Star Wars game, I was into. Lego Harry Potter too. Maybe I'm taking it back. Maybe I'm selling myself on the Lego. Rock Raiders, yes! I believe this is AR, Fluffpaw, where you can sort of build in your living room. I think. I remember seeing something. They call it award-winning Brick Tales. I didn't know it was award-winning. Okay, this kind of does look cool. Look, you can click the pieces. And when they click, they click. Eggo my Lego. I would never Eggo your Lego. I have too much respect for you. I mean, that's kind of fun. Physics-based Lego building. I don't know how they decide structural integrity in this, but I trust them. I want to know the story here. Is it just like a create-your-own-adventure type of deal? That was kind of fun. Let me see if I can find... I swear I saw mixed reality footage. I swear it exists. Yes, 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 I got it. You know I got it. Yeah, this is the mixed reality here. Which I actually think this is kind of a pretty novel use of the mixed reality. Make it more immersive and give you special shoes that give you foot pain. They really should. Maybe that's part of the, like, game. They send you just a pack of Legos to just spread across the floor before you start. That way you really feel the pain of creation. Yeah, see, this is the mixed reality here. Actually, that's... See, now this is the kind of stuff we need to be doing with mixed reality. Something that totally communicates, like, immediately. It's like, oh, I've used Legos on my table. I don't have any Legos now. Let's just beam it in. Where says you're too kind, of course, yeah. I would never touch your Egos. I want to know, so it looks like you can add like propellers and mechanisms and things, and they even have like a little like switch down here. I want to know how complex you can get with your Lego mechanisms. Like, can you just build like a Lego tank with a fully functional cannon in this? Oh, they got Bob Ross Lego. Yeah, see, like, they've got sail mechanics. It's got to be pretty segmented, I imagine, each of the, like, building features. I just can't... The more they show this, the more confused I am at how this works. It seems like there's a lot of different variables at play here. At least 3. I just hope they built in a narrative. And again, the foot pain thing that you brought up. Probably more important than narrative, if we're honest. There we get to see my favorite thing that Meta does in all their commercials. An overly excited guy wearing a headset. Just way too excited. More than real people usually are when they're alone with a headset on. Look at him nod his head with joy. It's like, look at what I've created. I just want to get a slow motion view at this guy's head nod. Let's slow this down. Look at how satisfied he is. This looks like a serial killer in his lair working on his manifesto, except in this case, the manifesto is Lego, virtual Lego. Okay, yeah, he's gonna kill people. Those are the eyes of a man who has taken life. And he escapes to the virtual reality to forget about what he's done. For just a moment. Why are there so many shots of just him at the end of this? This is bizarre. VR promo bingo, yeah. I should make a VR promotional material bingo card. I think I would kill at that. Excited person putting a headset on their face, that's number 1. Number 2 is someone flailing around their arms without you getting to see the actual gameplay. You know, just them just doing one of those. Me when I go on VR chat. Yeah, that's me when I go in the VR chat private, you know, sex lobbies. Okay, I've said too much. I've said too much. But yeah, look at how ridiculous. MetaQuest has really been going. They've just been retweeting like anybody who does like a mixed reality thing. I think they're really trying to beef up their promotional aspect of the mixed reality before the Vision Pro comes out. Like, these are cool videos and all. Yeah, look at this. Every video. You can have as many screens as you want. And it's like, these use cases are cool. I personally don't have a bright enough living room for the mixed reality to be this, like, good at just, like, using. And I have friends of mine who post that they're using it like this, and I think that's awesome, but their living rooms must be, like, surrounded by fluorescent light for it to not be, like, horribly unclear. Orgy time, Taurus. You just said the magic words. No. Should that be our first piece of merch? Just a shirt that says it's orgy o'clock. Would I be able to sell that legally is more the question. Yeah, they're doing all these videos. Like, look, you've got, oh, this is the guy with all the screens. This is the cooking one, which I guess is a little bit more useful. You can, like, watch the tutorial video. It's fun. And then over here, oh, this is the, like, washing dishes one. And these are all cool, but here's my hot take, is if you want to watch YouTube videos while you wash dishes, just get an iPad. Set up an iPad next to the sink with a little speaker. Am I crazy? Because the mixed reality isn't, like, picture perfect pass-through. It's really cool, and certain use cases are great, but, like, just get an iPad. I guess that's true. How much does an iPad cost these days? $10? Or a laptop? I guess if you're like a real Quest head and your Quest is like your daily driver device besides your like desktop, this makes sense. But I would just be like, let me just do these dishes and then I can go watch this video. I don't know. I get distracted easily when I'm in my headset. Busy or dirty, and then you can't change channel. Okay, Fluffpaw's making the case. You may have just made the case for me. Because you're right, you don't want to touch your iPad with your dirty, greasy chicken finger hands. Or in my case, just chicken grease. I just stick my fingers in the grease and play with it on the dishes. That's how I do dishes. It's artistic. Fluffpaw's bringing out the credentials. You do have the iPad next to the sink. Well, damn. I think you just sold me. I take everything back. I'm gonna delete that whole section of the VOD. I've been sold. Okay, we did that. Let's see. Oh, this is a fun story. This is just a story that I wanted to just make fun of for a second. Are you all familiar with Bored Apes? I imagine if you remember all the NFT bullshit that happened. Bored Apes were like the most expensive ones. Fluffpaw, I start watching a video, and then when it's over, YouTube auto plays another video, but the next one sucks, and you're stuck watching. Yeah, because you don't want to touch. you know what? You should do their commercials. You just gave me a better advertisement for the mixed reality case there than any advertisement I've seen. And I've seen 3. Okay, but this is a story I was very excited to go over. I don't know if you guys remember Bored Apes. These grotesque monkey images. Or ape images. I don't know the difference. They used to cost like $1 million a piece, and now they cost like 60,000. And the people who buy these things, right? Basically, the whole point is you get into a club. First world problems, yeah. So when you buy this Bored Ape, when you buy this NFT, right, you get into they call it the Yacht Club, which is a great way to get people to spend too much money on something. And when you are in the club, when you own the thing, you got to go to these private events they have. And last week, they hosted a private event for all their NFT holders, and like 3% of the people at the event like went temporarily blind, which is just fantastic because they were already financially blind when they decided to purchase this thing, and they thought they'd just take it the rest of the way, just burn those retinas, do a little cochlear work. Maybe they can turn the scans of their damaged eyes into their own NFTs. You can call it the Burned Eye Bored Ape Collection. But yeah, look at this. Attendees experienced severe eye burn following Bored Ape NFT event. And what it was they had these like UV lights. Look at this image here. They hosted this event and just had like intense UV lights just blasting directly into the eyes of the attendees. And my favorite tweet of all time was posted in response to this, because all of a sudden a bunch of people started posting in response like, hey, I was at that Bored Ape event and I woke up today and I can't see. I have no vision. They'd wake up, they couldn't see, and they'd be like, yeah, this doesn't seem normal. And then they put out this tweet. Let me do a dramatic reading of this tweet. We got to zoom in for this. Where's my girlfriend? Yeah, no, not her. Not her. Yeah, her. Okay. This is a dramatic reading of Bored Ape's response to blinding, like, a lot of people at this event. They said apes, which I guess is how they address their community. You bunch of apes. We are aware of the eye-related issues that affected some of the attendees. It's good talk right there. It affected some of the attendees and been proactively reaching out to individuals since yesterday to try and find the potential root causes. Even though it was very clearly the UV lights that were blasting in eyes. They said, this is my favorite part, based on our estimates, we believe that much less than 1% of those attending had eye loss, while nearly everyone has indicated their symptoms have improved, which I don't know how they ran those numbers. We encourage anybody who feels the need to seek medical attention just in case. And then the readers, of course, added context. Saying, attendees suffered from unprotected exposure to UV lights, leading to skin and eye injuries, including temporary blindness. Which, again, these guys all bought Bored Ape NFTs. Their blindness is permanent. I hate to say it. They were blinded whenever that craze started. And the #1 response, fix the post for you. Just a glaucomic blur. Yeah, that's the thing. How are these people able even to report and respond to the tweet? This is what they're looking at. They're like, I'd love to tell Bored Apes what happened to me, but I can't read their response. Which is just fantastic. Imagine you've already lost 90% of your investment, and you think, well, at least I get one tangible thing out of this gargantuan waste of generational wealth. And I can still go to the yacht club and hang out with my yacht boys, my Bored Ape yacht boys. And then they go to this yacht club and receive potentially permanent eye damage. Big W's in the chat for those guys. I respect them and their commitment to stupid decisions. Big W from Mythical Meanderings. It's just brilliant. I read that story and then I read that tweet and I was like, if you are a company and you have to make a tweet that says, listen, it was like less than 1% of you who were horribly damaged by our event, maybe just don't make that tweet. But now, okay, so we're getting into my main story here. Let me know if any of you guys heard about this, because I saw tweets galore yesterday about this announcement, and I have looked at none of it, because I wanted to watch this video fresh. It's a 10-minute video. We might do some skimming. I wanted to experience this fresh, because people were saying it was a disaster. So the name of this product for this video is called the Humane... Oh. This is called the Humane AI Pin. Now, from what I understand, what the pitch seems to be, from what I'm looking at, is they're trying to replace your phone with just an AI smart pin. I think that's the pitch. Again, I haven't watched the pitch, but that's my guess from what we see here. $700 smartphone yeah, so there you go. Now, this is kind of interesting to me because if you've ever seen Her, this is basically like the device from Her, right? It's just a little like flip phone thing that he has his AI on. Let me get a picture of that. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. To me, it looks like they're just trying to copy the device from Her. Well, I guess that still had like a visual component, but it's kind of like this, where it's like an AI, little device that just like takes care of pretty much all your computer needs. Yeah, like the thing in his pocket. That's kind of what I am imagining when I see this thing. But we're going to watch the official... Now, the people were memeing on this announcement literally all day yesterday, with the main complaint being that it seemed like the founders of this company were not even interested in their own product. Taurus says, let's give them a chance. Let's let them pitch. Now, this is why I'm saying this thing was popping off. It's already got 11.1 million views on this. Some company called Humane, some AI company I've never heard of, 11.1 million views. So this better be good, right? It's probably going to be huge. It's probably going to be the next big thing. We're all going to have our AI pins. So let's go. We're going to stop and go. Yo, Seth Moore, what's going on? Welcome to the party. Happy Friday. Hope you are having a good one. We're about to take a look at this San Francisco AI company's pin and see if it sucks or not. Mythical's already pre-ordering the pin. We haven't even started. Sometimes you got to pull the trigger, man. This is about the most San Francisco product I've ever heard of. Like, it's a smart pin. It takes all of the utility of a phone, but puts it into sort of a, a pin. Because pins are in this year. And again, I'm excited to see this because people have been saying that this is like one of the worst like pitches they've seen. I'm very excited. Old school, yeah. I'm new school, but not this new.
Welcome to Humane.
Okay. I love the silent room. You can hear the humming of the fan. You know it's good when you're in a sterile white environment and you can hear the silence. I feel it in my bones.
Welcome to Humane.
Thank you for the warm welcome. Lukewarm welcome.
This is the Humane AI pin.
This is like one of those hostage videos where they're just saying what they're reading off of the letter so they don't get killed by the guy with the gun directly off screen. This is the pin. This pin will change your life. And then I'll come home.
It's a standalone device and software platform built from the ground up for AI.
This guy has horrible depression. I feel bad for this guy. You can hear the hum. These two people are like somehow sucking energy out of the room. They should call it the hostage pin. This is the hostage pin. When you wear it, you have 24 hours to send us more money, or it will explode your heart. That's why I need to sell it, because my heart will explode too if I don't sell these units.
It comes in 3 colorways. Got it.
Transport a room from the bridge. I was going to say that's kind of what it reminds me of. It's got a Star Trek-esque
Built
edge to
from the
it.
ground up for AI.
This is like why you need to get either a charismatic CEO on the screen, like our boy from Apple, RIP, or just hire a spokesperson and have them read this script. Anyone with a modicum of energy or on-screen presence. Yeah, that's exactly it. Now we've got 3 different things that are trying to replace your smartphone. You've got the Vision Pro, your headset smartphone. You've got this, which is just a wearable shirt pin smartphone. And then you've got your Apple Watch, which is already a usable watch smartphone that also serves as a watch. Don't give the engineer the... Yeah, that's exactly what this is, illegal. This is a classic case of the engineer getting the mic and having to present something to the world and sell them on the concept. Jimmy Kimmel's showing Bored Apes energy. They don't even...
It comes in 3 colorways. Got Eclipse, Lunar, and Equinox.
Look, we don't even know what this is or what they're trying to sell us. They said this is the AI pin, and we're going to get to the important information first. Look at all these colors. Why are we starting with colors?
AI pin.
That's the worst way to pitch a product. We're going to suck the energy out by doing like 5 seconds of UV light hum. We'll tell you the name of it and then just talk about the colors.
It's a standalone device and software platform built
Her just staring while he talks is my favorite part of this so far.
from the ground up for AI. It comes in 3 colorways. Got Eclipse,
You got a black, a white, and a black with white around it. But for some reason we called black Eclipse and not black. It reminds me of, this does look like the Heaven's Gate cult videos. We will be ascending to the spaceship soon, which is why we wanted to spread this knowledge before we leave your corporeal form. What is a color? Yeah, what is any of this? We're almost, I was about to say we're almost a minute in. We're only 15 seconds in. But this is so far living up to the
software
hype.
platform built from
Okay, let's hear the
ground up
colors. I'll let him
for
finish
AI.
the colors.
It comes in 3 colorways.
AI marketing by AI,
Got
yeah.
Eclipse,
Eclipse.
Lunar,
That's
and
white.
Equinox.
And Equinox. Those are like the most douchey titles for colors. That's like the most Silicon Valley way of naming white, black, and gray with white. They didn't say any of those 3 colors, which are the actual colors at play here. Equinox? What's your favorite color crayon? Oh, I like the Equinox color.
It comes in 3 colorways.
I'm being too harsh.
Got Eclipse, Lunar,
Lunar and Equinox. We get it. You
There's
like
2
moons.
pieces.
Or the moon.
Computer and a battery booster.
Okay, this is actually where we get to see what it is. These guys are like, do you get it? It's very Silicon Valley, very tech. It's the moon. Okay, so this is how it attaches. You get the 2 pieces. You got your battery, which your battery is also a booster seat. And then the computer.
Now the battery booster powers a smaller battery inside the main computer.
This is
This
uncomfortable.
is how we achieve our all
And what is this leather jacket? What is she wearing? Save the animals.
day battery life.
Okay, let's hear that again. How much battery life?
Battery booster. Now the battery booster powers a smaller battery inside the main computer.
Okay, I see. So the actual battery's in the computer, and the booster boosts the battery. To monitor in the wild. Yeah, she's tagged for life now. As long as she continues to wear that leather jacket, which you know she will. Hey, Samson, what's going on? Welcome, buddy. We are just, we are examining this new AI pin announcement. I don't know if you saw this all over Twitter yesterday, but it was making the scenes, and I have not seen this yet. Welcome to the party. Welcome to the jungle. Hope you're having a good one, Samson. Catch me on Samson's podcast, by the way, on... Is that tomorrow? I'm free all weekend, so I know it's this weekend. Anywho, let's continue. I'll share a community post with the link to that as well. It looks interesting. Awesome. Yeah, I'm like, what are we, 35 seconds in, and it's taken me 10 minutes to watch this 35 seconds. I've got a lot to say about this. Sunday. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. I'll make sure I tag everybody and post a community post when it's going on. I want to talk to Samson. That would be a good spin-off show.
And this is how we achieve our all-day battery life.
Okay, it's all
So if
day,
you
so
ever-
that's the idea. It's an all-day battery.
And this is how we achieve our all-day battery life.
So if you ever exhaust the booster, you just reach into your pocket or bag and hot swap it.
Hot swap your
This is a
booster.
perpetual power system that allows you to
Huh.
use your AI pin for as long as you want.
How many batteries does it come with? Like, am I going to be hot swapping this all day? And are they going to charge $200 per booster? That would be a good name.
There are no wake words, so it's not always listening or always recording. In fact, it doesn't do anything until you engage.
They still haven't even told us what the product is. And their first explanation is it runs all day. It doesn't really do anything. It doesn't listen. Just the way they worded this is fantastic. It doesn't listen. It doesn't talk. It runs all day and it does nothing.
words, so it's not always listening or always recording.
It doesn't
In
do
fact,
anything.
It doesn't do anything until you engage with it.
Okay. I should let him finish his sentence.
Engagement comes through your voice, touch,
You see, they did the little sonic animation, so you could tell that the voice was what was doing that.
or always recording. In fact, it doesn't do anything until you engage
What
with
is
it.
this room they're in? That's what I was saying, Samson. You can hear the hums of the lights. It's the most depressing environment. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they rented out, like, a surgery room and like, the surgeons are observing in the observation deck right off screen. Emma Webb is sold. Foosro schedule my lunch. Yeah, okay, so that's the thing, too. He says it's not always listening. So what do you do with your voice to trigger it? How do I trigger this device? Oh, we'll get there, Samson.
Your engagement comes through your voice, touch,
Touch. I love the animations. I was just saying in one of my college business classes that if you can't explain your product and it's just exactly, they spent 30 seconds just trying to sell us on their new naming conventions for black, white, and gray with white, and I'm still not even sold on that.
always listening or always recording. In fact, it doesn't do anything until you
It
engage
doesn't
with
do
it.
anything.
And your engagement comes through your voice, touch,
Your touch.
gesture, or the laser
Gesture.
display.
Whoa. Okay. Laser display. Also, that ring. He's trying to do a lot with that ring. You can tell he looked through his ring closet for like a week and was like, what ring do I want on camera? The Seinfeld pitch. Yeah, it's the device that does nothing. That's what makes it great.
It also comes with its own connectivity built right in. Our own
So it's got a little projector on the front there, and I guess that's basically the only way. There's no display, so if you want any display, you just open your palm in front of it. A little open palm. Fun.
connectivity built right in. Our own humane network, connected by T-Mobile.
We were able to
T-Mobile,
pack
good plug for T-Mobile.
a lot of technology into something really small.
It
runs
is
a
small.
Qualcomm Snapdragon chipset.
Okay,
and that
Qualcomm.
means it's really
That's the same chipset as the Quest 3 and Quest 2.
fast, which is crucial for AI.
It's got an ultra-wide RGB camera.
Ultra wide, look at that. Looks like the webcam I had in 2009.
depth sensor and motion sensors.
And it's got this really special speaker that
Personic. Don't mind me just Googling what personic means. What the hell? There's no definition. Personic. Personic is not a word. They're making up words now. Personic speaker? Maybe a personic speaker is it? The only thing that comes up when you search personic speaker is the AI pin. This is literally a made up word that this is made up. This is getting better. Like, if you want to sell people on new experimental tech, just make up the names of what it's doing. Okay, let's see how they describe the personic speaker. It's really special.
crucial for AI.
It's got an ultra-wide RGB camera, depth sensor and motion sensors.
And it's got this
The first Friday stream, you don't let me know you were live. Oh, nice. Turn on, if you go to the notification bubble, you should be able to hit all notifications. This is the 4th show that we've done. I've started doing this 4 weeks ago, and we're going to continue doing it every Friday. Same time. Chinese It's got a Chinese Panasonic pentatonic speaker. It's a pentatonic speaker. It was made by that music group, the Pentatonics. It sings to you in harmony.
This really special speaker that creates this bubble of sound.
It creates a bubble of sound. This is right. So the personic speaker again doesn't exist. Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah, the notification system on YouTube is weird. The whole opt-in aspect of it. Okay, this is their visualization of what their made-up speaker can do.
That creates this bubble of sound.
It creates a bubble of sound.
It can be really intimate,
Just like
or
me.
it can be really loud.
It's just like
It
me.
has an indicator that we call the truss light.
It
that is
sneezes
built
sound into your
directly
face,
the
yeah.
AIP's hardware via
Look
a
at all those
dedicated
particulates.
privacy chip.
Like they're just making up words. It's got a truss light, Pensonic speakers, and a privacy chip. How could you be afraid of this?
It can be really intimate, or it can be really loud.
It has
The way it just disappeared when he said loud and got silent is astounding. The trust light sounds like it's from Meet the Parents. Yeah, let's hear about their trust light. Which sounds like... I don't know, man. Also, if you see someone wearing this around, I don't know about you, but my immediate thought would be like, this guy's like live streaming me right now. Like, this guy's clearly filming me. And I'd probably be like, yo, why are you filming me with your obvious and not inconspicuous camera on your chest?
an indicator that we call the truss light that is built directly into the AI Pin's hardware via a dedicated privacy chip.
Okay.
The truss light indicates when its input, optical, or audio sensors are active, ensuring full transparency and data security.
And how am I supposed to trust the trust light? Who watches the trust light? You know what I mean?
AI Pin privacy chip also protects it from being exploited, which means if it's ever physically tampered with, it will require service from Humane to restore operation.
I mean, that
The
all
AI
sounds
pin
nice,
comes
I
with
guess.
a beacon that lets you know when.
Oh,
it
it's
has
got a
something
beacon
for
now. It's got pens on it. Okay, let's keep a track. I feel like I'm doing the 12 days of Christmas. They just keep adding on made up things. You got a truss light, a beacon, Pensonic speakers. It's a made up color. Obey with the new trust light snitch social credit system. Yeah. Trust the trust light.
you. Like messages from trusted contacts or services like cars or food as they come available.
They are really
online
doing
in
a
the
poor
future.
job at pitching this.
We don't do apps. Humane's OS runs AI experiences.
That's more buzzword bullshit. We don't do apps here. We create experiences.
That are on device and in the cloud.
It does look like a body. Oh, ML Web just nailed it. That's why I thought it would sketch people out. It looks like a body cam. And it technically is a body cam. It's got that RGB camera they showed us.
The OS understands what you need and picks the right AI in the moment.
What this means is that you no longer have to search for, download, or manage apps. These AIs
Okay.
are streamed on demand at the speed of thought.
At the
Let's
speed
play
of
some
thought.
Play the song How Music Makes You Feel Better.
My iPhone can do that. Siri does that.
We've
Look at him just staring forward while the song plays.
partnered with Tidal.
Oh,
out of the box.
my
And you can do
God.
some amazing things.
Really cool things
Really
driven by
cool,
AI,
guys.
like
As you could see, I told it to play the song. And it played the song when I told it to.
play music written by Prince but not performed by Prince. Or
That's kind of
play
fun.
songs from famous sci-fi films.
Now I can finally feel my soul
Got my
again.
music controls.
And like this looks like a pain. I have to mute it because this is copyrighted song. So you have to control the music on your projected screen on your hand and control it with gestures.
Okay. Got my clock,
This looks like a way less
Weather.
convenient version of an Apple
the
Watch.
date. If I tilt my hand up, got nearby. It tells me everything.
And I guarantee you this is not perfect. Like, imagine how easy it is to pick up your phone and click on the main screen and see the weather. With this thing, you're going to be like, oh, want to know what the time is right now? Sorry, I got to twist it, not bop it. Twisting shows us that, yeah, that starts Angry Birds, or you gotta flick it, not flip it to get the time up. Nope. Now it's playing a little bit of goth music. That's my thing.
I might be around.
I would just be dicking around with my
where I am
hands
at
the
the
whole
same
time.
I can also use it to ask questions like, when is the next eclipse? Where is the best
Yeah.
place to see it?
Why is it that every time I'm looking down while using the restroom, my truss light is on? That's because I'm there to help. Make sure it all comes out okay.
This isn't AI browsing the web or grabbing knowledge from all over the internet.
I'm very unimpressed. This is literally just a phone without some of the conveniences of a phone.
The next total solar eclipse will occur on April 8th, 2024.
It
Best
sounds
places
like
to
you
see
have
are
a...
Exmouth, Australia, and East
Yeah,
Timor.
the color of that piss is
I
looking
can
a
use it
bit
for messaging,
unhealthy.
either by voice or laser.
Flick the gun.
Tell Andrew
know.
I'll be there later tonight.
Your message to Andrew says I'll be there later tonight.
This is the most depressing conversation of all time.
Okay to send?
Yes.
Make me sound more excited.
He probably uses that command a lot. Please, for the love of God, make me sound interesting to Andrew.
Tell Andrew I'll be there
We were
later
all saying,
tonight.
make this guy sound more
Your
excited.
message to Andrew says I'll be there later tonight. Okay to send?
Make me sound more excited.
Your message to Andrew says I'll be there later tonight.
At least he's self-aware.
Can't wait. Okay to send?
The can't wait exclamation mark is excited.
Yes.
One of the things I like most about messaging is
Please
getting
send
caught up.
the message.
My AI summarizes what's important, so I don't have to go back and read every message.
Catch me up.
God, this guy's timing is just amazing. That would have been great after the text sound. He's like, that's what human excitement sounds like.
Yanir asked if you want to get hookfish with Sam this week. Michelle
Hookfish?
sent some notes about today's design sync. Andy and Adam are on their way over.
What the hell is
Or
hookfish?
using AI to search through messages. What's the gate code that Andrew sent me?
The gate code that Andrew sent is 73.
Oh, well, now we all know how to get into Andrew's place. This guy just doxed Andrew, like, right on the stream, man. Think about Andrew.
1.
Before, I'd have to scroll through a long text chain to the last time I went to Andrew's house. Of course, you can make
R.I.P.
a phone
Andrew, yeah. We lost Andrew after this.
Call Yanir.
And of course you can call, yeah. Look at him turn around, he's like, do you hear that? It's ringing.
Hey Yanir,
I'm sure this isn't a scripted phone call.
can you help me with this demo?
Be right there.
Look at how
Thanks.
human it is.
Now, of course, you can.
Also, I feel like the editors did these guys dirty. Like, they purposely left in these weird little pauses of him just sitting there,
Hey,
biting his
Hey
lip.
Yanir, can you help me with this demo?
be right there.
Thanks.
She's nodding. She's
Now,
like,
of
did you
course,
see what
can
just
also
happened?
use Bluetooth headphones at any time.
Whoa, it has Bluetooth.
Estamos casi listos para enviar.
Wait, is that Yanir? He got there fast. Why'd you have to call him if he was just directly off screen? And why is he speaking Spanish?
Estamos casi listos para enviar la versión final.
He's talking, he's just sitting there holding his button. He's like, sorry, I can't respond, so the AI tells me how to respond.
We are almost ready to ship the final version.
Great. I can't wait. Thanks so much.
Genial. No puedo esperar. Mucho.
This is actually the first cool application of this that I've seen. This is literally the first cool thing it can do. Because I could see this being useful if you're having like conversations and you want to do real-time translation. They should have LED. Yeah, if there was some LEDs like blaring directly up into your cochlear area, that would make this a bit more interesting for the user. Certainly more dynamic.
Muchas gracias.
So,
He turns with the hand. He's like, do you see what just occurred?
what happened there is the AI auto-detected Spanish, interpreted to
I see what it
English,
did.
and replied back to Yanir in Spanish
Oh,
with
he
my
did.
intonation.
Oh, led with
I
that.
can
Yeah, yeah.
also
Oh, I think it's about the
force it
LED
into
lights.
Any language I'd like to speak or understand. With computer vision, the AI can recognize objects, and we're starting with health and nutrition.
Oh, those
I've
are two
got
good
goals that I've set up in my
buzzwords.
AI that I no longer need to think about.
Literally, they invented like watches that track these things like years ago.
How much protein?
How much protein? Wait, did he just hold up a handful of nuts to the thing and go, how much protein? Tell me how much protein.
How much protein?
These almonds have 15 grams of protein.
What? How does it know that?
I'm gonna eat it.
I'm gonna eat it. No, danger. They're covered in arsenic. There's not much time.
Enjoy it.
I can't handle that. You're about to eat your food. You're like, what do you think of my food? It looks like ramen. I'm gonna eat the ramen. Enjoy the ramen. I'm gonna enjoy the ramen. Okay. Could you tell me how to say that in a more exciting way?
And later I can ask, how much protein have I had today?
Holds up a pile of worms. I'm gonna do that, but I'm just gonna look at like a human and just be like, how much protein?
Protein have I had today?
These nuts.
You have had 22 grams of
And how is it
protein
tracking
today.
all the protein? Do you have to
really-
show it every single meal you have? Am I now beholden to taking pictures both for Instagram and for my AI?
Protein have I had today?
You have had 22 grams of protein today.
It's really cool.
That's very
When
cool.
it comes to retail, the AI pin allows you to shop in the real world, hold up an item to
Better
learn
than the
more
fake
about it,
world.
and transact seamlessly on the go without relying on screens. How much is this online?
This is $28 online.
I could have looked that up. You could just Google the title, or you could just hold up your phone and be like, this is the title of the book. Look up the Amazon listing.
Great.
I'm actually astounded at how useless this thing
Great.
is.
Buy it. When you want to take a photo, just double tap.
Like, that's gonna happen, dude. Imagine you're taking a piss and you're looking down and you accidentally touch the collar of your shirt and it just starts taking photos. Hey, Flare Prime, I'm late, start over. All right, let's roll it back. So welcome to the stream. Basically what you just walked in on, we're watching the announcement of this AI pin, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's basically Silicon Valley trying to, steal more money from you with with a smartphone.
Or video. Staying in the moment.
And like
capturing the
these
whole
videos look cool. The Ray-Ban Meta glasses can also do this, but like I guess this is
scene
fun.
and generating a gorgeous image. It'll remember everything you input.
What's the
into
quality of the
notes
camera?
And then recall what's relevant. Where should Ken and I grab dinner tonight?
Send to mom.
Here are some recommendations for you. Sushi Ron, Shisen, and Elephant Sushi.
Now, how did
What?
it know?
How
Because
did it know?
I had input a note a while ago that Ken likes sushi.
He like just was sitting alone one day and was like, hey, AI pen, my friend Ken likes sushi. I just thought you should be aware of that.
To manage and access all your data, including photos, videos, and notes, Humane provides a central hub called humane.center.
So they do have an app. They said they're not an app, they're an experience. Humane.center, I'm calling Cap.
This platform is designed to simplify your interaction with the AI pin.
Flare Prime
from
played with
setup
Kindred. Yeah, the
through
Kindred
daily
AI, out of
use.
all those AI
When you
girlfriend
purchase
apps, that
the
one
AI
was
pin, you're asked to onboard with
surprisingly
Humane via a
robust in its
privacy-protected portal.
capabilities.
By sharing information with the AI pin up front, you're ensuring that
Yeah,
by the
give it
time
all
you
of
take
your
your
private
personal AI
data.
pin out of its box, the device knows
We know his
you
PIN code now, by the
and
way.
your preferences. Let's take a look at accessories. And we'll start with our clip that we
Yeah.
designed that allows you to
They
wear
could have
the
given it a more interesting voice, to be fair.
AI pin on any large article of clothing and attach it onto handbags as well. It has a clip that can
That way you can get great
extend
footage of
and
the
really
side
get
of your handbag.
onto any kind of thickness. I'm going to take this one and attach it like so. It's magnetic, just like all of our accessories.
It
And I'll
is
put it on
magnetic,
both
you
so
know,
can
like
see how
a
it
magnet.
works. So I'm extending the arm, and then I can rotate it. However,
Oh, it twists. All right, I wasn't sold until they said you can rotate it, but now I'm still not sold.
He wants it to go. We've also got this latch, which is a lightweight
The like little naming conventions are amazing.
adapter that is really great for wearing it on thin or delicate clothing, like a silk blouse or workout apparel where you want.
What a random suggestion. This latch is great for a silk blouse.
Or delicate clothing, like a silk blouse or
You should be able to
workout
import
apparel
your
where you
AI
want it to be really
girlfriend,
low
right?
profile.
Just turn the
The
pin
other
into
thing
your
that
AI
we've designed
girlfriend.
Here are some shields. These shields come in different colorways.
Okay,
and they
what is that
allow you to
protecting?
simply configure and protect the AI pin in a completely different
It's
color.
protecting nothing.
And one last accessory we'd like to show
Twist
you
and shout.
is our charge case.
This is the
charge
biggest
case
game changer.
Can hold your entire
I literally have Bluetooth headphones that have a case just like that.
AI pin along
Except mine aren't lunar colored.
with a battery booster in it for travel, but also for charging. It has a built-in battery that allows
Colorway is, they've literally made up all of their terms. They call colors colorway. I don't, like 90% of the words used in this were made up by Silicon Valley. Yeah. Is it actually? I'm looking that up. Colorway. Any of range of combinations of colors. Oh, I see. I see what they're doing here.
This charge case can hold your entire AI pin along with a battery booster.
I was
in it
hoping you'd
for
say the charge case, it only holds half the pin. So you need to get a second case to hold the other half of the pin. Yeah, I'll give it to them on that, I guess. They get the colorway.
travel, but also for charging. It has a built-in battery that allows you to slip in the
Oh, you
AI
just
pin
slip it right in
and
there.
It will charge it for more
It's
than
just
one
like,
charge.
I like it.
It's USB-C powered and super easy to carry and very rugged at the
I don't know, that looks hard to carry. I don't know how I could do it.
same time.
He places it down definitively.
Okay, so the details.
It's a suppository
The AI pin
charge
starts
case.
at $6.99 for the complete.
$700 for that. How much does an Apple Watch cost? I mean, those are probably expensive as hell too, but how much is an Apple Watch? Like $1,000 probably. $799 or less. I cannot imagine why you would get this over an Apple Watch.
System. This includes an AI pin, charge
Tumu
pad,
has it for
cable and
$9.99.
adapter, along with the charge case and an extra battery booster. You'll also get the syncing and storage of
So
all
there
your
you go.
photos and videos.
What do we think? Are we team AI pin? Are you guys going to be pinners? Are you pinning it up?
Seamlessly into our everyday lives.
I feel like if we want to save him from his emotional issues he's clearly got, we need to buy this pin. Flare Prime said, wake me up when they make AI vibrators. Well, I've got some good news. Wow. But there you go. That is the Humane AI pin. I feel like we need to do a wrap now. It does record video. You just have to double tap it like this. Or is it double? Is it? I think it's a single tap for a photo, a double tap for a video. You tap it. If you just tap that thing. Thought that was for pictures. Yeah, it does take video though. They showed some video. They are. Actually, a lot of games are already starting to use AI for NPC dialogue, I've seen. Which has become controversial, obviously, with the voice actors. I believe the video game voice actors are... Because they're separate from SAG, and I think they're about to go on their own strike. Dora is saying no. Emma Webb saying no. I do have one other... This was the other app I thought we might have a little second to peek at. It's another... If you were in last week's stream, we looked at Lumalab's Genie. Was this an AI commercial? Wouldn't that be amazing if at the end of that pitch they're like, in fact, neither of us are real. This whole thing was AI generated. That would make me have more respect for the pitch, if I'm being frank. But okay, let's try this. I wanted to end on this. So this is a new program. Piano Vision app, yes, I have. I want to do a video on that, but I need a piano first. If you don't know Piano Vision, I'll pull up the video real quick. It's actually pretty sweet. It's basically a mixed reality app for learning piano that overlays on your actual piano. Oh, you don't need one? Oh. I thought you needed one. That's kind of cool. Yeah, here's a video of it. A pretty cool app. I think mixed reality should be used way more for educational type of stuff like this. It just makes a lot more sense for like a practical reason to want to use mixed reality, you know what I mean? That's interesting though. So with the desks, you just tap the desk and it sort of shows you where the keys should be. That's cool. That's cool. I'll buy it. Okay, so we're gonna try this. So I was just at Snapchat's Lens Fest at Snapchat headquarters a couple days ago. And by a couple days ago, I mean yesterday. And one of the companies that spoke while we were there is this company called Meshy, claiming to be like the best text to 3D model and text to 3D model texture app out there. So we're gonna try to overlay keys on the desk. Yeah, that's actually sick. We're gonna test this out real quick here. If anyone has any ideas for what I should input, let me see, let me expand this. So as you can see, the way the prompting works, we're making a 3D model. And all you give it is the object you want, the style you want it in, and then you can give a negative prompt. Looks like guitar. It does. It's like the piano Guitar Hero. Biblically accurate angle and angel and human hands. You're right. We have to make yeah, the same models we did last time. Let's see if it's better or worse. We're gonna go realistic for our first one. I'm gonna say hyper realistic human hands. Let's just make some hands, you know? Style, realistic. Actually, I'll do a single hand. We'll do one hand. Realistic human hand. I don't think we need much more than that, right? Style is realistic. This site, so this is called Meshy.ai. So if you look up Meshy AI, you'll find it. Their whole pitch is basically, okay, it takes 2 minutes to generate. Let it generate the model. Yeah, so basically, their whole pitch was like if you're prototyping something or if you need like low poly stuff like right away, you could use this just to generate like really simple models like really quickly. It definitely could, Fluffpaw. It actually most definitely can. And more interestingly, you can upload a model and it'll auto-generate the textures for the model as well. Which maybe I'll try that. Okay, it's at 10%. It's generating. Let me pull up another thing here. This is another thing while it generates that I'm just very excited about. They finally fixed the horrible recording tools for Quest. Now it won't look like ass when I do Quest videos. Basically, they just made it so you can pull out the FOV and make it so you can actually see what's happening in the Quest. I just use AI to make anime smut. Honestly, that's the intended use case for AI, I think. So, supposedly, this is generating me a fully modeled, like, ready to go 3D model of a human hand that you can, like, import into your game or something. Let's see how far AI still has to go. It's at 99, because if you remember, we used a different app to do this last week, and the results... Oh my god. This is horrific. What have we created? Oh my god. This is a human hand after it's like had years of diabetes and perhaps a viral infection. Oh my god, that was flattened by a truck. This is way worse than the other hand. This is grotesque. Is this considered nudity? Okay. Why did Snapchat let these guys do like a half-hour presentation? That's horrific. Those toes are gonna be in my nightmares. The hand of Vecna. Yeah, that is the hand of the devil. I'm just gonna do... Okay, I need to... That is literally... It's gangrenous. It's... It may... Hyper... Maybe Hyper... You're right. Maybe Hyper threw it off. Maybe it got too hyper. It had too much caffeine. We'll try it one more time. I'll remove Hyper. Yeah, that's a slab of meat, which I guess is what a hand is. That is roadkill, my friend. I mean, if you put this on WikiFeet or WikiHands, that thing is getting like 1 star from the hand fetishists of America. A great association. Looks like my when I've been bored all day with a AI-generated anime. Listen, you don't have to tell me. This is a full day's work right here. This guy's got a full-time job. Wow, I'm horrified. And look at, they even like cut off the edge here so you can see the intersection of the hand meat, which is a horrific sentence. For those just joining us, we're using the Meshy AI app to try to generate 3D models. And it's going great, as you can see. This is a mutilation victim's hand. Horribly tragic what happened to them. Imagine you're making a video game and you're like, yeah, we can work with that. Next Call of Duty, this is what they got. That is horrifying. Autopsy hand. As long as you don't mean the hand performing the autopsy. I would not let that near my dead corpse. There's a lot of things I would let near my dead corpse, but it's not this hand. Make a model of a tesseract twisted into... Oh, Flare Prime. Now we're cooking. Like, it's having a way harder time with this realistic hand as opposed to a hyper-realistic. Which, to be fair, I could see how Hyper would set it off. Let's ask ChatGPT what it thinks about this. What are your thoughts on AI-generated 3D models, specifically models of hands? We're getting an extra expert opinion here on our model. AI-generated 3D models, including those of hands, represent a significant advancement in the field. I don't know about significant. The way they talked at this like presentation, like, we are 2 years off from this being perfected to be used for AAA titles. This is looking more like a 4 to 5 year off situation to me. I'm just saying. Hands and teeth are hard. Yeah, to be fair, hands, like organic objects in general, are hard. Can you write me a rap about 3D generated hands? What else have we talked about today? Humane AI pins, the dark web, diabetes. What's another thing we talked about? Feet, of course. I'm gonna try to... We're gonna end this stream with the rap later. And it's just gonna include everything that's been touched on here. Lego, mixed reality games, and your deep thoughts on the nature of humanity make the lyrics incredibly complex. Smurfy dating bot. Okay. Oh, you're looking at my conversation I have on the side. I actually have a video on my channel called I made a Papa Smurf AI dating bot. And that's what that is from. I was asking ChatGPT for help on generating my Papa Smurf AI girlfriend. What I'm saying is, I'm a lot of fun at parties. She knows. She knows. She knows. I can't get. I'm directionally incredibly challenged. Okay, is our model finished? It's having intense issues. She want to get checked for skin, but don't tell her that. She's nervous about doctors. She's got a phobia. Doctor phobic. Okay, we're about to get realistic hand, which is basically all I get these days. Hello. Talking about sex. If it's better than hyper-realistic hand, then I'm sold. Again. Like, it looks like this thumb has been genetically altered to be long and then was grafted to the rest of the hand. As it should be. Fixed cam? What happened to the cam? Oh. Oh, you're right. Thank you. You were just looking at my expression about the hand. It's still at 99%. It's really thinking hard about this hand. It hasn't finished yet. That's the thing. This is still the old one. It said 90. Yeah. It said 99% for a while now. I bet you the AI can tell that we've been shit-talking it, and it's like, come on. I can't mess this one up now. I can't mess this one up. Look, it's really not. It can't do it. We've stumped the machine. This is John Henry Hammer sort of situation. Except I'm John Henry. And this is the hammer. It's incredible. It really can't do it. It's given up. Let's see, did ChatGPT finish its thing? Oh wow, yeah, this is gonna be hard. It wrote like a whole book. What is elephant sushi? I know exactly what that is. Don't mind me Googling. Elefante sushi. Elephant sushi is a place. It's an actual restaurant in San Francisco. They referenced that in that pitch video, right? They're literally just giving shout-outs to specific restaurants. Let's see. Does elephant sushi look good? This is elephant sushi. To be fair, that looks pretty fire. Oakland and San Francisco. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say there's probably no elephant involved in the sushi here. Dude, this thing has not completed. Oh wait, we got it! Yeah, this one sucks. What is this? You're an AI, and this is what you think a realistic human hand looks like? The fingers are like pouring out of the top like water. I do kind of like that you can see like the tendons and stuff here. Yeah, a hand mid-fire. Yeah, this is a hand right after you grab the fireworks and you're like, I'm not supposed to hold this. The fingers are shooting up the top. Thumb is horribly disfigured. I give it a 9 out of 10. And you can see all the like muscles and This is... Let's look at the texture. Look at, that's the texture file. Like, what is this? That is the most disturbing piece of virtually generated anatomy I've ever seen. And I've seen a lot. Yeah, that hand's got worms. It's got more than worms. Elephant sushi. And I'm gonna go Japanese anime style. That's horrific. Bring that into... I'm gonna make an SL character that just has that little claw hand. And I'll horrify the masses. Okay, we're gonna do a quick wrap while it generates this model here. And then we're gonna ride off into the sunset. Because it is Friday. And remember, we're doing this every Friday, so before you leave, whenever we end in like 20 minutes, make sure that you hit your notifications so you are aware. Be aware. This is the way Skynet sees us. Yeah, exactly. This is what humanity looks like to the machines. This is it. That's us. It speaks to me in a sort of way. Okay, let's see what this ChatGPT. Remember, let me remind us of the prompt. I told it to include, in the topics of this wrap, 3D generated hands, humane AI pins, the dark web, diabetes, feet, Lego mixed reality games, and the AI's deep thoughts on the nature of humanity. I feel like it's gonna nail it. Just a 4K UV unwrap. That's what my old girlfriend used to say. The good old days. Okay, I'm finding us a beat here. We're still generating our elephant sushi. It's getting close. It'll be ready after this song. Here we go. Everyone pray. Everybody pray. Okay, this is a ChatGPT rap about all the topics we just mentioned. Okay, everyone focus on your 3D hand. Here we go. In a digital realm with a 3D hands wave, crafted by AI in a cyberspace cave. Let me tell you, bitch. Fingers articulate like a ballet dance, mimicking life in a hyperreal trance. Humane AI pins a paradox in code. Whoa. Striving for empathy on the Silicon Road, bridging the gap between man and machine, seeking a balance in a world unseen. Yeah, in the depths of the web, where the shadows, they dwell. Lurk secrets untold in the cybernetic hell. Yes, in the darkness, we seek the light. Understanding humanity, it's light. Diabetes. Diabetes, a silent whisper in the veins, a battle of sugars, a life of rains. In every drop of blood, a story untold of resilience and courage, bold. Look down at the feet, the foundations of stride, carrying the weight of historics, untried. Whoa, whoa. Each step a journey, each move a tale. In the dance of life we sway and we flail, and we flail. What? Lego mixed reality, a game of bricks and bytes, building worlds where imagination ignites. A fusion of plastic and pixels in play, where virtual and physical intertwine, not in a fray. Yeah, look, secrets untold in this cybernetic. Cybernetic. Ponder on the nature, the essence of man, a cosmic journey since time began. In the mirror of the universe, we seek a reflection. Lost in the thoughts of existential introspection. Are we but a flicker in the eternal night? Or a beacon of hope? Ever bright in the grand tapestry, our stories are weaved in the fabric of reality. Do we believe? So here we stand at the crossroads of fate. In a world of AI, the dark web, and diabetes. From 3D hands to the steps that we take. We're more than data in humanity's wake. In this digital age, where do we lead? Complex in thought, yet simple in need. For in every code and in every creed lies the essence of humanity. This is elephant sushi, everybody. I present elephant sushi. This app sucks, what the fuck, yeah. I expected so much more. This is like a grotesque elephant-like creature with a tail coming out of its ass. This is 95% worse than the other app. And you know what's hilarious? Look at how they market the quality of this app. Look at the models that they show for their examples. I do not believe that this was generated by this app. There's just no way. There's just no way. That is absolutely amazing. Yet more than just raw, everything it makes is horrific in nature and unusable. I love it. Oh man. Anyway, my friends, I think that's it for today. We have had quite a journey. This one's been quite an interesting romp. Let me know what you think we should do for next week's stream. I've got a new video that should be uploading tomorrow, later in the day. Much love to all you homies. And tell your friends to join us next time. Because we're going to keep the party going. Because the party doesn't stop. Much love to everyone here. Fluff Paw, ML Web, Illegal, Flare Prime, ML Web again, Seth Moore, Mythical Meandering, Samson. Thank you, Taurus, everybody for popping by and stopping by. And copping by and cropping by. Until next time, I'll see you on the dark web. No tip because I was late. It's okay, Flair. I forgive you. Just this time. No, this was fun. This was interesting. If we're not all buying our AI pins after this for $700, by the way, then you're banned from the community, obviously, because what is life without a little AI pin, you know? Thanks for the fun. Absolutely, anytime, MLM. I'm here for you. Till next time, have a good weekend.